Recording.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sugar on Shit Pod. This is Kay. Ty is not here today, but I did invite a special guest on the show. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Why I gotta introduce myself? What kind of?
Introduce yourself. You wanted me to introduce you for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't. I normally have my guests introduce themselves. But hey guys, so I have Tahoe on today.
What's good, Sugar and Shit Podcast? This is Tahoe _TV. I'm just the dopest person in the world. You're supposed to be saying this. Like, I shouldn't have to say this about me. I'm like the dopest dude in the world.
I mean,
I
definitely
got big
yourself.
dick energy. Like, you're supposed to say mad at that shit.
Okay, he's the dopest person in the world. He got big dick energy. What else you want me to say?
It has to be what I want you to say.
I mean, what else you want me to say? But I've been watching your Instagram for a while. You're definitely funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
You be having a lot of shit to say.
I don't think I'm funny. I just think I'm somewhat like.
I mean, you're
real.
entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining.
Entertaining, not funny, but entertaining. Yeah,
I think I'm entertaining.
Entertaining. I was listening to your podcast the other day. You said you wanted to speak to me about my tweet that I sent in.
Which one?
About my boyfriend not wanting me to give him head, and you say he have herpes.
I think that you said that this guy you've been dealing with for how long?
6 months.
6 months, and he doesn't want you.
He doesn't like old
to go down on him. I think that he has some kind of issue with his penis. Does he have benefits? Does he have good insurance?
Yeah, he's a cop.
I think he has some kind of issues with his penis.
Why would he have issues with his penis?
Why wouldn't you want a woman to perform?
He doesn't like oral period.
Why?
I'm not sure.
There's something wrong with him. And you like sucking dick?
I mean, I've never been with someone who didn't want their dick sucked.
Do you enjoy sucking dick? Does your pussy get wet thinking about it? When you're sucking it, does your pussy drip?
I wouldn't say thinking about it, but in the moment, it do turn me on. Yes.
You get wet sucking dick? Are you getting nervous?
No.
I can hear all of that you're doing, by the way.
Oh, my bad. All that's in the mic. My bad. And we have been tested because that was a question you had.
The question came up on the internet. As a matter of fact, I asked it because this is what I do. If you follow me, Tahoe _TV. I asked, what's better? And I might have asked this on the show last week. So Shameless, my podcast.
Y'all go follow him.
I asked, what is better? A woman who likes sucking dick, who loves sucking dick. A woman who just enjoys it, period. It does it for her.
Enjoys it, period, no.
Versus a woman who loves sucking your dick.
Your dick. I listened to that episode.
Did you?
I did. You don't want someone who enjoys sucking everybody's dick. Do you?
What if she just likes the act of it? Period.
That's wild. Like,
if she sucked every nigga dick that she fucked with, what's that got to do with me? She's definitely been fucked by every nigga that she fucked with. What is the difference?
I mean, but like, you could put a condom on your dick. You can't really put a condom on her mouth. Like, you put a condom on your dick when people be giving you head?
I'm
no.
Sorry. I don't live my life by that. I've had all of that shit. Well, I've had chlamydia. I think I might have had a scare of gonorrhea. I don't think I fucked with any chick that was syphilis worthy. Syphilis is like white people shit. White and Mexican.
Nah, it's actually coming back into the black community.
Thank God I'm too old for that.
I work in the medical field. Yeah, you see a lot of syph. Yeah.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
I think I would really reconsider
especially in Brooklyn.
my life.
You'll be surprised.
You're not from Brooklyn.
I am from Brooklyn.
You are?
I am.
So how do you know what's going on? You don't live there. How do you know
I just moved back here to Atlanta 6 months ago. I was in Brooklyn for 3 years.
Syphilis is out there?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I worked at Methodist Hospital. I worked in the OB office. Yes. Them bitches be coming in with syphilis, all of that.
How old are they?
Most of them are older, like 40 something or not.
Really? So they're out there playing games. They're doing a lot because the people that are 40 something and they still out here fucking randoms.
Wilding, yeah.
They're doing some wild shit.
Yeah. Syphilis is like a 40 up thing. Herpes, chlamydia, gonorrhea is like in that 20 young 30 age group.
I really want to know the contract. I wish I could follow the spread of chlamydia.
You can. I mean,
like see the social. What's happening? Like, all right, so he met her
go
at a barbecue.
on the CDC website. Oh, like here. That?
Yeah,
like doing a tree.
I want to do this chlamydia tree.
Yeah, you know what? That chlamydia is a funny thing. Like, it's more common than people think. Herpes is more common than people think, especially herpes.
I hear that everybody has that shit on the low.
Doormat, herpes 2, but not herpes 1.
What is the difference?
Herpes 2 is the fever blisters that most people get. Herpes 1 is the herpes on your private parts. Mm-hmm. So most people have herpes 2 doormat, but not everybody have herpes 1.
Dormant.
Dormant, yeah.
So it means like it's in your body.
It's in your body. It's in your system, but
Can
it takes the right
herpes 2
thing.
and herpes 1 be the same thing?
No.
What's
herpes 1 is strictly for your private area, your genitalia.
What's the difference? Do you got to use the same medicine for this shit?
Use the same medicine, yeah. But one affects your private parts and one affects your mouth area.
Which one would you rather have?
Which one would I rather have? Yeah. I mean, I would rather have none, but I guess herpes 2 because most people are born with herpes 2.
So you would rather have the herpes that everybody can see on your face?
A cold sore lasts like what, 2 days?
I don't know.
Like 2 days.
I think I'd rather have the one on my genitalia.
Nah,
I'm just
but
saying.
That's the thing. Cause
I
you
don't
can
want to walk into the office.
If you have it on, I mean, for a guy it's different, but for females, it affects your fertility. Things can happen with your unborn kid. You can pass it on to your kid during childbirth. So, it's different for females than guys. Mm-hmm. So okay. I stick to the herp too if I had a choice. If I had a choice.
So going back into it. Guys, we have a few men in this room. I have heard West Indian men say they don't, like, for instance, Gucci doesn't like
Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole doesn't suck his dick. I thought that was weird, me personally. I think that as a man, you want to give your all to a woman. You want to celebrate her. You want to invite. That's
Most
like a man saying.
Don't, though.
That's like a man saying, "I don't eat pussy. That's just not what I do." It's like, what? So now she has to not have that pleasure because she loves you. So forever, if she enjoys that, she can't have that pleasure because that's just not the type of man you are. That's not the type of nigga I am to even limit my lady, right? But I'm not trying to sell dick on this podcast. I was just selling dick on my own podcast a couple minutes ago, so I'm not. So we have a few men in here. Guys, you mind if I ask these fellas?
No, go ahead, please.
Why exactly? What are reasons why men wouldn't want their girl to perform oral on them? Come on. Let's pass this mic around.
Pass it around.
What do we think?
All right, it's weird because
what's your name, brother?
I'm Chuck Raging. Follow me on IG. But when I was much younger, I used to be like, if a girl was really pretty, I wouldn't want her to give me head or nothing like that because it made me look at her different. But then I had a pretty girl give me head, and I was like, shit, it's like lit as fuck. It's like empowering to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but say what? Yeah, somebody. Yeah.
What is he saying now? You thinking that? So you're putting this woman on a pedestal. She's too bad. I don't want this bad bitch sucking my dick. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm all with. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, just because of how pretty you is, I mean, you don't need to suck no dick, you know what I'm saying? But I don't agree with Gucci Man and Keisha.
You don't?
No.
I feel like people that limit their sexual activities in that way are hiding something. I feel like there's something there, and I don't know. I haven't done the math. I haven't done the knowledge. There's something there as to why you even view that in that way. I don't know what's happened to you, or what Gucci was in jail. I don't know, maybe something happened when he grew up. Something could have happened in his house. Something could have happened in his home. Right, people are hiding a lot of dormant shit. There are a lot of things that have happened in people's lives that affect the way that they
view sexuality.
I believe that your boyfriend has something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be traumatic. It doesn't have to be traumatic, right? But me personally,
go ahead.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
You
personally think that he has something going on?
Something there is weird to me. But that's fine. To each their own, and you're happy. You love him. You guys you want to suck his dick. Have you ever sucked his toes?
Nah.
Huh? Maybe he likes his fingers, so his shoulder sucked or something. I don't know.
He like massages.
Does he like fingers in his butt?
No, he's not into anal at all.
He
won't eat ass.
Do you want him to put it in your butt?
I mean, I would like for him to eat my ass.
I
Put
think
it
you
in
need
my
to find
butt.
another nigga.
Nah. Why? I like
I
him
do.
though.
You have a super fat ass. You cook.
I do cook.
I could tell you cook. And can you tell fellas, her head is amazing, isn't it?
How
We
can
can
you
tell.
tell that?
Because you're like kind of shy. Them shy chicks be sucking the skin off your shit. Everybody here is
I'm
like,
a
yeah,
Virgo.
it's
I am
facts. It's
shy. I'm
facts.
always shy.
It's facts. Everybody
up.
here. I think that you need to find somebody that can meet you and match you sexually and not hold on to what you have. Like, oh, I have this. I'm going to just nurture this. I'm good here because, he claims me. Man, fuck
No, I
that.
don't give a fuck about somebody claiming me. Like that's dead. I don't really care about that.
If you're not if you're not experiencing the levels that life have, like if you have a rainbow, right? Say if you have a rainbow, it has all these colors, but you're only able to see the red, yellow, and the green. Mm-hmm. Is that experiencing the rainbow?
No, but I feel like sometimes maybe people get too much of the rainbow. Like, I mean, I tell him he's vanilla all the time. He is. He's very vanilla for me. But maybe that's something. I don't know. I feel like maybe.
Does he listen to this podcast?
No, he refused to listen to podcasts. He's
See?
like, podcasts are boring.
He refuses to listen to podcasts. He refuses to eat your ass. He refuses to get his dick sucked.
He don't run the red light. He don't do
none of
nothing.
that. Nothing.
Nah.
Your life
He's
is
just
very
regular.
boring right now. And you, even in the fact that you're doing this podcast and you came out here and you waited 20, 30 minutes and whatever you had to do, you're willing to explore.
I mean, yeah, I've explored, but that's the thing. I feel like sometimes when you explore, maybe when you explore, a lot of times people don't meet those heights again. But two, I mean, I don't know. But he gives me stability, and I like that.
Okay.
I like stability.
All right, I think you're gonna cheat on him.
I'm not going to cheat on him.
I believe so. I believe you're gonna cheat on him.
Why would I cheat
And
on
I'm
him?
sorry. I'm actually sorry to say that because when you put things into the universe, they tend to take form. But
Before I cheat on him, I'll leave him.
oh, good. And I think that you should think about it. What's next?
He said, I think
serious.
you should think about it.
I'm sorry, bro. Honestly, my nigga, you need somebody that's for you. You need somebody that's for you, and everybody ain't for everybody.
Yeah,
and that's
you
cool.
like a good Southern girl.
That's cool. But you need somebody to rock your world that you can. And there's a lot of men out here that's on some shit. You just moved down here. You should enjoy Southern hospitality for what it is. But fine, let's move on. What do you got? What else you got?
Nah, I really want to. Honestly, though, like I adore the relationship you have with your daughter.
Yeah.
I've told you that a bunch of times in your
Thank
DMs.
you.
I think y'all are so adorable.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, and I hope it's not too personal, but I know that you did go to prison for a while, right? And you did you have to rebuild that relationship with your daughter, or did it just came naturally when you came out?
I actually did not have a relationship with my daughter, a very good relationship with my daughter when I went to prison. Mm-hmm. I was a street nigga, and I owned being a street nigga. And the thing is that even though a lot of street niggas will say, what, nigga, I love my family, this and the other. I rebelled against the idea or the thought of family when I was in the street because I don't know. I wasn't even supposed to be in the street. I chose that life. I wasn't born into that life. I literally could have went to work or school, whatever, and been accepted. I left a job on Wall Street to start hustling. My friends would have never been able to get a job on Wall Street. They would have never been able to say that they had a comfortable house to go home to, right? I was that guy. I was that little nigga that had great parents or whatever.
You chose to be a nigga.
And then, chose, right? Well, fuck. I'm not going to say that I had great parents, but I had a great mom that provided for me and everything. So I went to the street. And when I was in the street, I rebelled against everything, including my family, including being a father or whatever. So I went up north, and up north being prison, penitentiary. And I started looking around at the people that was around me. And when you're in jail, any woman that's listening to this show, or even a guy, you think a lot. You think a lot. That's what you do. It's literally all you have time to think. It's very quiet. Start looking at it. I'm 30 years old, 31 years old. And the niggas that have my charge, the niggas that I'm up here with are 21, 19, 20. 31 years old.
Doing young nigga shit.
Doing young nigga shit. The fuck am I doing here? It's niggas in here that's 31 years old that was selling bricks. The feds, they took their mansions. They ain't take nothing from me but a motorcycle. A dirt bike at that. It wasn't even 1,000. It wasn't even some big shit. It was a dirt bike. You out here doing little nigga shit. So I'm playing myself. What the fuck am I doing? My mom came up there. My mother, who gave everything to me growing up, comes up there in her kente cloth, African American. And she sits in the visiting room. And these crackers looking at us funny and shit. And I'm looking at my mom. It kind of made me feel away, right? Why is she here? Why did you bring her here? She's never been here before.
She shouldn't be here.
She's never lived this life before. What are you doing? There's a lot of families that's used to this. Your Uncle Craig was up here.
Niggas be used, yeah. They be
Your Uncle Craig was up here. Your Aunt Connie, yeah, she's in the female
Wait,
one.
that's my grandmother's name.
They live that life, right? You got families that kind of live that life. So this is normal. This is for you. Miss Johnson never been in this shit
and
before.
Now you got her here.
Why is she here? So that's that, right? Goes back. The next time Miss Johnson comes, she brings your daughter. And you're looking at these niggas.
How old is your daughter?
Maybe 5, 6. And you're looking at these niggas around you. And you're thinking, because you read a lot when you're in jail too. If you're a good nigga, you read. The daughters want the fathers, the boyfriends that's like their fathers. In whatever capacity that is. However it looks. That's what they're used to. It's something that happens subconsciously. That's what they're used to. That's what they go for. That's what they find attractive. Is this the life that I'm introducing to my child? I already did it to my mom. I'm already doing it to half my family, to my past. I'm doing this to my future? Nah. I told my mother that day, I said, don't bring her no here no more. I said, I'll send the money home. Do what you got to do. Don't bring her here no more. And when I got home, I hit the ground running. I hit the ground running so fast, my sneakers came off my feet. I was there at her school. I was walking to her because me and her mom wasn't cool, but I was walking to her to her door. I was leaving. I moved to the Bronx when I came home because I didn't want to be a hustler no more. I moved to the Bronx. I was taking 2-hour trips to Brooklyn just to pick up from school, take her home, and taking a 2-hour trip back before my parole office, before I had to be home. It was something like that automatic. I started feeling purpose in this little girl. You know what I mean? That she didn't even know me. That little girl, what she remembered was me shitting on her mom, fighting her mom, fist fighting her mom. And I spoke about this on the show. Yeah. And if you listen to the episode,
I listen.
There was a point where I said, that's all you remembered was me hitting your mom. And
the father-daughter episode, I remember.
Right, the father-daughter episode around Father's Day. And I think it's called Daddy's Little Girl. If you want to go back and listen to So Shameless, it's a very good episode. But yeah, man, I hit the ground running and I decided to be a dad. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made because I was able to relate to women through relating to my daughter.
Has she ever voiced if she resented you or not, or she doesn't have those type of feelings towards you?
I think that at the time, I don't think that she would have known what resentment was, but I think that at the time, of course, this nigga beat the only woman, hit the only person that I know, love.
The person who raised me.
Yeah, and you was in I was angry because I was angry at the street. I was angry at where I was in life. Yeah, of course she felt the way about that.
See, because I host a podcast with my twin. And I told her that you would be on the show, and I had her listen to the father-daughter episode. And
is that why she isn't here?
She's not here because she was tired. She's like, I'm not fucking with y'all. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm not coming out the bed.
There's always one.
Yeah. My sister's a homebody. I'm more like, I got to get this done. So it's okay. It's okay.
What's her sign? Oh, yeah.
We're Virgos. Yeah, we are Virgos. She's like, we are literally yin and yang. Like, she's a homebody. I'm always out. Yeah. But no, I was telling her like I admire, because our father, he got locked up when my mom was pregnant with us. And we used to visit him all the time in Jersey in the feds. But of course, you know, him being Jamaican, when he got out, they dipped him.
Sent him right back.
Sent him right back. So we
And
don't
for those
have,
of y'all that don't understand what that terminology is, it means that INS, back then it was called INS, but now it's called ICE.
they deported
They
his
deported
ass.
his ass right back.
Yup.
They waited till he gave them their time. They made their 8 cents an hour off of him, and they got him the fuck out of there.
Got him out of there. Yup. And my sister don't talk to my dad, but I try to have that relationship with him more over sympathy than anything. But yeah, he, you know, he feels like we owe him something.
Why?
I have no clue.
But what is the dialogue like? What is it like?
So him and my sister don't talk. She's blocked him from her WhatsApp, her phone, everything, her social media.
She blocked him on WhatsApp?
My sister blocked him off of everything. She's like, fuck you, like you a headache. I'm not doing it. I'm more of the forgiver. I'm like, just give him a chance. I'm that person, even though he always shit on me. But, you know, he's like, I'm still your father. And I just be like, woo, that's a lot of pressure. And like I said, I adore the relationship you have with your daughter. I wish I would have had that with my biological dad. I do have a stepdad, and he's been there for everything.
Where's he from? What's his nationality?
Everybody's Jamaican. Everybody's Jamaican.
Is that a thing for you? Is that a thing for you and your family to only date West Indians? Are you
My
most
parents-
attracted? Is your husband, boyfriend?
My
Jamaican?
boyfriend is American. My parents
Oh,
want me
wow.
to date. My parents want me to settle down with a Jamaican.
A Jamaican, an American that doesn't like head?
American. He wants like a Southern girl, like a Southern princess. He's from Florida. He's Floridian, Jacksonville, real dirt roads. He has his what he thinks a lady should be, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't care.
Men are crazy.
Yeah, he knows I don't care. Because he's a cop and I drink and drive all the time. He always have to save me. He's like, yo, can you stop?
He
But
be saving you? You be getting pulled over?
all the time, speeding, drinking and driving. He be like, yo,
That's
chill
my
the
girl.
fuck
Chill.
out.
Just let her go.
Yeah.
So wait. So they pull you over, and what happens?
I'll call as soon as I see the lights, I'll call him, have him through the Bluetooth on my phone or whatever. He says his name, his badge number. Like she's on my way to be like, just let her slide. And they be like, all right, this is a warning. Luckily, I've never had the same cop twice. But yeah, he saves me all the time.
You motherfuckers, man. You motherfuckers, man.
He saves me all the time.
You Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, listen. Whoever can slip through the system, God bless you.
I gotta slip through the system. I already have one DUI. I don't need another one.
I would say because you sucking his dick, but
No,
that's not
he
happening.
won't let me suck his dick. So I mean, I ain't mad. Like, you know, my jaw ain't locking up on me no more and shit like that. So I mean, it ain't. It's just different.
Man, do you ever have the urge to suck dick? I just want to know. He doesn't listen to the show.
He does not listen to the show. He's like,
He's not here.
he's waiting for me.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
What are the wildest, freakiest? You won't tell. You're not real like that. Have
I like how you
thought
try
of-
to bait me just now.
Yeah.
That was a nigga bait.
Have you ever had thoughts of doing things that weren't socially acceptable?
Everybody socially acceptable is different.
That's not true. Socially acceptable is socially. There's like a small
Okay, so what's socially
bar.
acceptable? I can tell you things that I've done.
Having
so
a train ran on you,
never had a train ran on me.
fucking two people at the same time, male, female.
You see, I ain't stand up at the Zozo talk for a lot of shit. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not that much of a hoe. Like, but when
Shout
I
out
was in
to Horrible
college,
Decision. Shout out
yes,
to Jesse Wu.
It was definitely a good show. When I was in college, I actually used to get paid to watch people have sex. So that was interesting.
Why? How does that happen? What? Why?
Well, I was dating this guy who was.
He would
I
pay
was-
you to sit there?
People have kinks. People have kinks that a lot of people don't really think about. But when you get into like when you make certain type of money, like those niggas be into other shit. So I was dating this guy. He was in the political field, still is. and we went to like this party. It was like a gala, and you know, we were like two of maybe 15 black people in the whole thing, but whatever. Introducing me to everybody, all the politicians of Atlanta and the South. Cool. He introduced me to this couple that I didn't think anything of it. At the time, I was like, 2021? No. 1920. Didn't think anything of it. And a couple of weeks later, he hit me up. He was like, yeah, so-and-so that I introduced you to, like, him and his wife were like for us to come over for dinner, or drinks, whatever you want. So, you know, I'm in college. I'm like, drinks. Like, fuck a dinner. Like, give me drinks. So we go out with them, and they were just basically like, they put it out on the table. Like, you're an attractive girl. We're into swinging. Like, what's good? I'm not a swinger. Like, I don't like females in any capacity, whatever the case may be. But they were just like, listen, we just want you to watch. You can watch. You can play with yourself if you want to play with yourself. But we get excited when we have an audience. And I was like, at first I was like freaked out. I was like, y'all got some motherfucking nerves. Invite me to this shit. Like, y'all want some, I'm Jamaican. We don't do that. Y'all want some bullshit, blah, 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 blah. So then a couple of days later, he hit me up and he was like, did you think about, you know, the discussion we had?
What type of money we talking?
Good money.
How much is the money?
Every couple is different. But the least I ever took was around $600.
Wait. How the fuck did you even fall into this crowd of sex watchers?
So I have a friend that she's into PR.
You have a public relations person?
I have a friend. She's a PR. I don't have a PR person, but I have a friend. She does PR for a living.
Shout out. Hold on. Mandy. Mandy, I am on a podcast right now. And this is Mandy from Horrible Decisions. This young lady, you're on the mic right now, Mandy. This young lady is telling me that she gets paid to watch people have sex.
Used to. Not anymore. I'm reformed.
What do you have to be reformed about? That sounds like a fucking job to me.
I mean, it was a really good job, but I had moved back home to New York and I wasn't doing it anymore.
She's mad nervous. Mandy, you made her nervous because she was out here giving it up.
Well, no, Mandy, she bad as fuck. I seen her over the weekend. I was like, oh, she even better. She look better in person than she do online or whatever.
I hate when people say that to me, by the way. Like, what are you saying? I look like shit online?
Nah, you do look better in person than you do online, though.
Who?
You.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can we talk to Mandy? She's only
here we can talk. I used to get paid to watch people have sex.
Well, no, I don't want to interrupt your interview.
What's up? You still out here?
Oh, you're in Atlanta still? No, I'm back in New York, but I'll be back in Atlanta on Thursday. But you go ahead and sling your dick all over Atlanta. I see everybody want it.
Oh my God.
No, I can't.
I will hit you. I will hit you after the show. I thought you was coming to the strip club with me, but I'll hit you after the show. I promise. I'll hit you after the show.
Okay, have a great recording.
All right, later, bye.
But yeah, that's how I got into it. She invited me to an Andrew Young event. He's part of the Senate of Georgia, still is, like I said, and that's how I met him. And he just introduced me to a different world.
And you was pimping the shit out that motherfucker.
I was making my money. Yes, I was. Paying my bills, living my life, doing what I do, and that's it. And you don't have to have sex with nobody. You just gotta watch them have sex. Like, fuck it.
I kind of envy women for the opportunities that come just because you're a woman.
I mean, that's true, especially in Atlanta. If you have a body on you, like, they'll literally just throw everything at you.
Mm-hmm. I was just saying that on my show, that men and women are so different because women can travel the world just because they have ass and titties.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or just because
and it don't matter what size you're at.
It doesn't. You could be skinny. If a dude is interested in you, you can travel the world, eat at the best restaurants. You can talk shit to him. You could talk down to this nigga. You not gonna be doing this, that, and the other, and be dead broke.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Nowhere to go.
I talk to niggas like shit. And I'll be like, all right, he gonna dead me after this. And they'll call me the next day like, you good? Did you get home safe? Like,
pussy
what's
good.
going on?
Pussy good.
Like,
long as the pussy good, or somebody finds you attractive, or somebody has latched onto you, a woman can do whatever the fuck she want to do in this world.
I believe
she ain't gotta work. She can sit home and watch kids. She can fucking make great
but guys
dinners.
Got the same
dinners
benefits.
With green and fucking purple grapes. This is your dinner tonight, nigga.
But dudes have the same benefits though. Like, I feel like if y'all slinging good dick and you good looking, like, especially in Atlanta, them bitches will trick off on y'all.
Yeah, I'm living.
Like, they will trick off on y'all. I'm telling you, like, the Africans trick off on thick bitches. Like, bitches trick off on niggas in Atlanta. Like, you'll be good.
I definitely want property here in Atlanta, but
I mean, you should. You should definitely get property. Real estate is where the money's at.
absolutely. I think Atlanta is just a dope life. But I'm here for my children. I want to see them grow, go to college, live their lives. So I'm taking care of them first. But when they are done, when I'm done cooking them eggs,
Nah, I don't blame you. You definitely should.
I'm out here. I am
Sons need
out
their fathers,
here.
daughters need their fathers. So do that shit.
Go ahead, live. No, she bought this for everybody. Oh, okay, good.
Oh, he got some already. Yeah.
All right, what's next? What do we got?
I don't know. You tell me. That's all I have for you.
You want me to finish your interview?
Well, no, it's not an interview. I don't want you to think it's an
You're
interview,
a bigger
though.
girl. You're a bigger girl.
Okay.
Right? You're a happy bigger girl.
Okay.
Pussy is amazing, right? Do you love
I
sucking
hope
dick?
so. Do I what?
Do you love sucking dick? Because you're
My
with a
nigga's
dude.
dick, yes.
You-
Who I'm with.
You love sucking your nigga's dick. So you're not out
Not
here.
him, but
You
who
don't
I'm
dream
with.
about sucking dick.
Nah, I don't dream about sucking dick. Like I said, if I could save my jaw, I'm gonna save my jaw. Like, I don't.
There's one thing that I've never been able to discuss
Mm-hmm.
with my show or anything, because I've done some fat shaming in the past, and I've come to terms with it. Right?
That you be
Just
fat
because-
shaming?
Yeah, it's corny. Like just corny shit. Because it's people the people that aren't proud of themselves, and it's just me being uncomfortable for whatever reason. So fuck me putting other people down. I'm putting myself down because that shit is just not cool. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. How much fetishing goes on with men regarding bigger women? How much fetishing?
A lot.
Right. So,
so
tell me about that.
I'll be honest. I've actually lost 130 pounds.
Mm.
The dudes that was on my roster when I was bigger, when I started losing weight, them niggas ain't want nothing to do with me.
Really?
They was not fucking with me. They was like,
What kind of men were these?
I mean, just
What do they do for a living? Like businessmen.
the senator that I was
athletes?
telling you about, the guy that's
Senator.
part of the Senate,
Wow.
a couple of Africans
Did
that I
he
had on
ever
my
ask
lineup.
you to sit on his face?
No, it wasn't nothing like that. It was nobody asked me to do anything crazy like eat in front of them or sit on them or some shit. Like, no, I wasn't that. I don't think I was that big. Like, I don't think I was that big.
Eat in front of me. Let me
I
see
mean,
you
because
eat
bitches
this
do
whole
get
turkey.
paid for that shit. But I ain't never had nobody ask me that or whatever. But you know, there's guys who they want a certain body type, and when I started losing weight, I went from like a 24, 26 to now I'm a 12. They just was not fucking with me. Like,
Damn.
slowly but surely, they was just like, nah, I'm good on you. I'm good on you. And then in the same token, the guy that I was with for 6 years, all of a sudden when I lost the weight, he was like, you know, trying to get back with me. So, I don't know. Like, it was, you know, it's a mental fuck. But yeah, niggas got fetishes.
What's the worst
African
fetish that you've
dudes-
been through?
What's the worst fetish?
What's the weirdest fetish that you've ever experienced?
The weirdest fetish?
Look at you. I got you on the boat.
I don't know. I would say I did have an ex who loved feet. In the beginning, I was freaked the fuck out. Like, why the fuck are you out of everything that you could like put your tongue on? You could put your tongue on my toes, like you could be sucking my feet. Like, that shit weirded me the fuck out. But after a while, I was like, if I can't get a nigga to suck my toes, I don't want him. So I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. Most guys in Atlanta like ass. Well, most guys everywhere like ass. So I kind of always pass on that side.
You
I
got
don't.
a super big ass. Does your twin have the same body as you?
No. Mm-mm. My
she
sister
ever
have
get
more
jealous?
hips than I do.
Does she ever get jealous of you, or you get jealous of her?
Because we
All right,
have
let's
completely
talk
different
about this.
lives.
Let's talk about this. As a twin,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's get away from sex and all that.
Okay.
Growing up a twin, what are the things that you just hated about being a twin?
I love being a twin, but the one thing I hate is that if one person have a problem with one of us, they dismiss both of us. We be like, yo, we not a package deal. So that's probably one thing, and probably dating, because we are a package kind of.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't understand that. Like, a lot of people, I date more than my sister do.
I hated that.
Yeah.
I dated a twin, and her sister was always around.
Yeah, that's my sister.
It's like,
she's not always around, but she's always calling. When you gonna come home? Blah blah
Nah.
blah. You always with that nigga. Like, what's good? And they be like, what the fuck is wrong with your sister?
nigga, I'm going, like, say we went to the mall once. I remember we went to the mall. And we went down to the food court. We got something to eat. And then I turn around.
And her sister was there?
And I'm just like,
Nah, my sister love her bed too much. She not gonna pop up. But
fuck?
my sister, yeah.
but she was with it. Like, she had obviously been working this shit out the whole time. Like, we're going to McDonald's. Come on, hurry up.
She probably was. Like, no, the weirdest thing I will probably say is not weird, but like okay, so like even our birthday that we just had in August. So my boyfriend, he had ordered me like this massage package. And my sister was like, well, where's mine? Like, so I had to come out of pocket and treat her and just act like he bought both of us one. Because, you know, you don't want your nigga beefing with your sister.
So that's for your twin. There's no way he can win that.
There's no way he can win that. There's no way he can win that. But if you always follow up with your twin, you're going to be lonely.
Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
This is real.
Go ahead.
Super real. To the fellas in this room, I am not making this up. On my sex life, on my kids, I am not making this up. I knock one twin down.
You knocked the other one down too?
The other one starts sending me nudes.
I believe it.
I'm like, yo, what's going on? Because I'm confused.
I'm confused.
I don't know. Like, what kind of setup is this? Are you doing this?
No,
is this some kind of weird shit?
There's twins that's jealous of each other. Like my sister, she has twin friends, and I don't fuck with them because I feel like if you're twins, that's supposed to be your built-in best friend. Like nobody's supposed to come in between that. She knows twins. They are like arch enemies. Like one twin, like twin A, would be fucking with a nigga. Say she get an argument with her dude. Twin B would be all up in his face. Twin B set up Twin A for like a weed charge. Like they just be on some other
twin
shit.
Twin B is weaker than Twin A. Are you Twin B?
I'm Twin A.
You're Twin A.
I'm Twin A.
So then your sister could secretly hate you because you're more aggressive than she is.
I am aggressive.
You're the bigger brother. You're the bigger sister.
Mm-hmm.
Your sister can literally, all right, so understand with Twin A and Twin A. To everybody that doesn't understand the dynamics between Twin A and Twin B, I can tell you because I had them. Twin A comes out first. Twin A is also the main baby. Twin B is she's the addition to what initially happened. So Twin A is literally owning the womb. Twin B is surviving. That is literally the dynamic. Normally when they come out, Twin A is bigger. Twin A has more, I don't want to say more of the features of the parents, but it's just more defined. Something you can tell the Twin A.
That's true. Because my dad is not need, I'm not need. My mom got.
If you stand both of them by them sides and to the parents, you can tell who Twin A is.
Yeah.
Right? Twin B kind of snuck through. I'm here.
My sister been chilling. Like she woke up, like she was born sleeping. And she be sleeping. I be turned the fuck up all the time. Everybody be like, yo, like y'all perfectly yin and yang. So yeah, I could get that, yeah.
And so I'm wondering, now that you say that, if Shorty being Twin B was jealous of what the attention I was giving her sister.
She want to get what her sister got. Every twin is not like that. Like my sister's not like that because she don't like who I like. But I have seen it in other twins. We have a lot of twin friends, and those bitches get on my fucking nerves because they be hating on each other, and I don't get it. Like me and my sister, we twin each other. Like we'll go to bat. But other twins, they be on some bullshit. I'm like, fuck kind of twin shit is this? So everybody's different. But yeah. Your ex-girl's sister, she
wasn't my girl. She was just a chick that I had beat, and her sister. We actually had a longer relationship than me and the initial one because her sister would continuously send me
you ain't shit
nudes, and I continuously.
Well, you a nigga, so you like I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna take
it
what I
was
can
weird
get.
at first because I didn't know if her sister was setting it up. But then I realized that this was going on behind her sister's back. Her sister has no idea that she's doing
That's
it,
fucked up.
which made it even more sexy.
Yo, when your twin is your enemy, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Huh? Nah, I never beat.
Why you ain't beat? I would have beat.
I didn't go that because I didn't want to be the aggressor. She's doing it. I'm like, ooh, that's dope. Ooh, oh my God, yo, send me some more when you get drunk. But
you was gonna pursue that shit.
I didn't want to go super into pursuit. For one, it was awkward. Two, this is foul. This is
I mean, it is
wild.
It's foul, but it's not really foul on your part. It's foul on the sister's part.
If it happens, it happens. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad,
a fact.
And you know what? She's the type of chick that I'd fuck in the bathroom at like a pool party.
Not take that bitch serious.
It just happened.
I got you.
It's
It
just
happens.
happened type of chick.
Yeah, I
You know
get
what
it.
mean? I know it's there. Come over here.
It's available.
Yo,
Bring
meet-
your ass, yo.
Yo, meet me right
Hit
there.
her up at 12:45. Yo, what you doing? All right, come over here.
Not even. Meet me in the corner over there behind that palm tree.
She that type of bitch.
Bust your ass real quick.
I can't even be mad at it. I can't even be mad at it. I mean, that's how it happens sometimes. Shit.
Come on, let's do it. What's next? What do we got? You said you ain't have much else. All right. I literally have 6 minutes.
I mean, say whatever you want to say for the next 6 minutes. I'll trash talk with you. What's good? I got I'm about to tell you. I got about the same as you because I got to go home and cook for my nigga.
You gotta go home and cook for him? Do you cook every night?
Just about, yeah.
What does a Monday meal look like? What does a Sunday meal look like?
Well, I'm Jamaican. Sunday rice and peas, that's the basics.
It has to be rice and peas.
Rice and peas
Rice and peas.
is the basics.
You can't go wrong with rice and peas. All right,
Can't
what's
go
next?
I haven't introduced him to goat yet, but I definitely introduced him to the fish with the head connected. He was a little weird, but he's good.
Goat is kind of chewy.
But goat is good as curry goat, good as shit.
Goat is chewy, man.
It is chewy, but it's good.
Rod, you eat goat. No? Why don't you eat goat, Rod? Just not your thing?
Not your thing? Yeah. I mean,
Now, what is fish with the head
like
called?
escovitch fish.
Escovitch.
Escovitch fish, yeah.
Why do y'all do that?
Escovitch fish is fish with onions, like onions and pimento seeds and all of that. That's what escovitch fish is. But Jamaicans, we be keeping the head on the fish and we give it to you whole. But yeah, tonight we having fish and kiwa. We're keeping it simple.
Hilton. Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
No, you good?
I'm not at. What is the address of the place that I'm staying?
Where you going? I can tell you exactly where it's at. Well, how to get there.
The Hilton, Atlanta.
You just gonna get to the 20 and connect to the 75 right there. Go 20 west.
Okay.
Okay, my bad. I was just like, go 20 west and connect to 75.
How you know so much about the Hilton?
What you mean?
Have you ever been asked how many bodies you have?
I have been asked how many bodies I have, and
you
I always
answer?
lie.
Are you out here?
Nah, I'm not out there like that. I had a whole face for about like 2 years, but aside from that, nah. I've always been in like long-term relationships. So now I'm not out there like that.
I'm enjoying life, man. Jesus.
You should enjoy life. I mean, I wish I would have enjoyed life a little bit
Do
more.
you ever question if you've gotten into a relationship too quick?
Have I been asked that question, you said?
Do you ever question yourself like, damn, I wish, like, have you had your whole phase?
I had my whole phase. After my 6th year, I had my whole phase. I hold out for about a year and a half, 2 years. That was good times. But then I realized it wasn't for me. Like, I like consistency. I like waking up to the same person, coming home to the same person. Like, not for... I wouldn't even... I don't know. I don't want to say answering to the same person, but I just like being with one person. Like, kind of just hopping around ain't my thing. It was fun while it lasted, but it's not my thing.
I hear that nonsense.
Like I said, my whole phase was fun. I learned a lot about me and my shit, but nah.
I'm gonna say this.
Okay, go ahead.
When I was in the street, I got a lot of pussy. A lot of pussy. Women were throwing themselves at me, left and right. But I was a young nigga.
Right.
Didn't really have
so?
that confidence. The money was my confidence. Money making a man is not dope. When it takes something else to make you feel confident, it's not genuine. Because the minute that's gone, your confidence is gone.
That's true.
Then you start questioning your bitches. Oh, you fucking with that nigga or whatever. You find, whatever. Where was you at? Type shit. As I became a man, I became way more confident in myself without the additions. And that being said, life is really, really good.
Yeah.
I am able to navigate situations that I would have never been able to navigate
Before.
before.
I believe that.
I'm more comfortable. I was just talking about on the show. I forgave. I apologized to a woman because she cheated on me. I said that's my bad. I didn't do enough. I wasn't even there. I wasn't paying attention. Of course you're gonna do you. Of course you're gonna do you.
Is that the one that you was talking about on the podcast the other episode?
Yeah. So I apologize to Shorty.
You apologize.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get a chance. Well, I was cut off on the episodes. I didn't get a chance to talk about it on the episode. But yeah, I told Shorty, yo, it's my bad. Obviously, you was lonely, bored, just wanted something to do.
But see, with that, because I listened to that podcast, and to that, because deep down, I'm the same way, but I go to therapy. And so my therapist, you know, she told me straight up, like, yo, a relationship is not ownership, right? So because you're in a relationship with someone doesn't mean that you need to know that every day in and out's whereabouts, they got to spend every free time that they have with you. So you got to ask yourself, why is it that you feel like you're entitled to all of that and that information? A relationship is just saying, I'm feeling you, we're going to build, we're going to get to know each other. All that extra shit is unnecessary.
It's more than that.
It's more than that?
I'm feeling you, get to know each other is not a relationship. That is dating.
Dating?
That is dating. I'm in a relationship with you. You've committed yourself to me.
I believe that. I'm just telling you what my therapist said.
Does that mean that I have to give up my natural instincts as a man or as a woman because we're together? No.
Wait, so let me ask you this.
To me, it means that you should be honest about what your natural instincts are and where it's fine. And you know, where you stand and with your sexuality and your life and your lifestyle. A lot of people are shamed into not doing that. I believe polygamy and polyamory are things that people are in the closet about.
Yeah, I have a friend that's into that.
The same way you're in the closet about being homosexual, you can be in the closet about needing and wanting more than one pussy.
So let me ask you something,
or more than one dick.
Let me ask you something. Do you feel like whoever you're in a relationship with, or even eventually get married, even though according to your podcast, I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. But do you?
No shame in me, nigga.
Nah, it's nothing wrong with that. Oh, do you think that if you were to cheat on your wife or serious girlfriend or life partner, that if you cheated on her, you expected her to stay? Like, I just cheated. What's the big deal?
I cheated on a woman before, very recently.
All niggas cheat. Go ahead.
I don't know if that's true, but
I'm pretty sure it's true. But go ahead.
If that's true. I don't believe that's true actually, because I know men that don't cheat. I know men that are in situations where they're not happy and they don't cheat. I do.
I'm biting my tongue.
It's fine.
But
it's fine.
Go ahead.
I hate that I can hear you sucking on.
I'm so sorry. Even a straw?
I hear the ice.
The ice. Okay.
This is your show. I'm just letting you know.
Damn, my bad.
I cheated on a woman before,
mm-hmm.
and I cheated because I wasn't happy in our relationship. We weren't having enough sex. We weren't in a space where she would even think honestly that I was happy. There's no way. How do you think that I'm happy with this? Right? That's how I felt. I cheated. Got my dick sucked in the car. That's cheating. To me, that's cheating. Because okay. I was with this person, took them to my car. Even if I didn't plan for it to happen, it happened. It happened. It happened. I cheated.
Okay.
About 2 days went by. And I said to my shorty, yeah, we should go to dinner. And when we went to dinner, I asked her, what are we doing? Why are we here? Fuck this dinner. What are we doing? Because I'm saying that you're my girl. I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be connected to you in this way. What are we doing? We're not fucking. We're not talking. What is this? What are we doing?
Stop.
She giving me that nonsense. Yeah, well, that's why I got my dick sucked the other day.
That's what you said that?
She looked at me like,
nah,
and I'm like, yeah, well, I just asked you what we're doing, and you was like, yeah, you was wanting to be on your same bullshit. Guess what? I'm tired of that. What's up? That's why this other bitch let this other bitch suck the shit out my dick the other day. Just, yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's where I'm at.
That's how I gave it up. That's how I gave it up. Cause guess what? I ain't trying to be cheating on you, shorty. I ain't trying to be all like, if I ain't happy, I ain't. Listen, I'm about to go.
When do you think you're gonna finally settle down?
Well, I don't believe that this situation is indicative of me not wanting to settle down. It's an indicative of me having settled down and being in a situation where I wasn't happy. What is the point of that?
Nah,
You're
that's
doing
true.
it right now.
I'm doing it?
Yeah.
I'm happy with my dude.
No, you're not.
I
Because you're
am.
on the internet asking strangers why he won't let you suck
No,
his dick.
I'm happy
You're
with
on
my
the
dude.
internet asking
I didn't
why
say
you
why.
won't get your ass ate.
I didn't say why.
You
I
want your
said,
ass ate. You know you want your ass ate. You know
if you've
you
had
do.
it done before, of course you want it again.
You want to experience things that you haven't been experiencing with this man.
Listen, I like stability more.
Right.
I like stability
Right.
more.
Wow.
I like knowing that someone is right where I left them. I'm good with that.
Just in case he listens.
In case he listens, what?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'll say that just in case.
Anyway, I just believe guys and women, be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I
opposite-
definitely being
everything
honest.
that you want is on the opposite side of fear. And I said this on the Cocktails podcast, which I did this week.
You've been doing everybody podcasts. How many podcasts you did this week?
You know what? I'm going to tell you what. I believe in the underdog. I am the underdog. And I'm not signed to a network. I'm not signed to anybody. These are people that are free-thinking people that are saying, yo, I fuck with Tahoe. And I fuck with y'all back. So if you ask me, I'm coming.
I appreciate
Because
it.
people is too caught up on themselves and their hype and their
Yeah.
followers and all that dumb shit. Suck my dick. I've been doing this shit way longer than all of y'all. Like, it's just as far as just being a real nigga. And me supporting people that support me is being a real nigga. I don't give a fuck about all of that. I don't. Because there's a lot of people with 1 million followers that's fake, fraudulent, fat F words.
I will say this. One thing about you, I appreciate and adore. I don't know if adore is the right word, but I adore how like comfortable you are with your sexuality. Like when that nigga deep throat that banana and you was like, yo, I like shit like that. Like that you're just like, you know what I'm saying? Like you comfortable with like the gay community or whatever the case may be. Because a lot of dudes don't do that.
Well, I grew into that.
You going? Well,
was
yeah, you did
super
say that.
homophobic.
You just.
Super homie, but guess what? How he chooses to live his life.
They
doesn't
run everything in
affect me.
Atlanta. You better not say shit about nobody girls. You're gonna be out of a job.
Well, they're gonna not like me because I have said things, and I am not the most appropriate nigga in the world. I'm not appropriate with heterosexual people. So why should I have to all of a sudden be super appropriate with homosexual people? But what I am is understanding, and I'm willing to have those kind of conversations. If you're not willing to have the conversations, like I said, suck my dick, pause. I don't care. I don't care. I'm willing to be human. Are you? Are you willing to understand that everybody isn't where you're at or understand where you're at and help people get there? That's where I'm at. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
So
I get it.
that's
I
what
got
I'm
one
willing to
final
do.
question. What is the biggest lesson
She was fucking in the bathroom.
He said you was fucking in the bathroom.
She said I washed my hands.
I washed my hands
I
afterwards.
love her. I love. She said,
Fuck
and
what I was doing. I washed my hands.
I use hand sanitizer.
What is the biggest lesson that has taken you the longest to learn, if there's any?
It's okay to be yourself. When I was in the street, even in junior high school, elementary school, a fetus, I've always been worried about what other people thought. I have. I'm serious, Rod. You're laughing, but I've always been worried about what everybody else thought. And it came to a point, and I think with men, it's based on financial security. We stop giving a fuck what other people think because we good. I'm good. I can take care of myself. I can take care of you. I don't care what nobody got to say. I got money. I'm good. That's how men value themselves. That's how men look at themselves in the mirror. Somehow our ego and pride is attached to how much money we have. I don't know why. It's just the way America works. I realized at some point that I'm too worried about what other people fucking think. Once I gave that up, real freedom. Real freedom. Super happy with myself. Super proud of myself. Fuck acceptance. I know who I am. I don't have anything to prove. I'm not making all these moves for acceptance, for laughter, for likes, for this, for that. Suck MD. I'm doing me. I'm out here. I'm learning. I could be wrong. I can learn. I can help. I might not go as far as you might go, and that's okay. Like, I'm just not bothered by other people's parameters anymore. I don't care. You know what I mean? Once I got there, I started to live life. And guess what? I started to affect other people. All of a sudden, people started fucking with me, like, for real, for real. Shit that I was super scared of, people was like, yo, we good, we got you, and we proud of you. And I was like, wow, like, everything I've always wanted was on the other side of, thank you, Will Smith, fear. Fear. Grown-ass men are scared.
They scared as fuck. I think black men are more scared than anybody else.
We're scared. We're scared of what people are going to think. We're scared of our own masculinity. We're scared of being accepted. We're scared of all of this shit. We scared of white folk.
That's a fact.
Once you stop giving a fuck and you become super secure in who you are inside, the world opens up. The world, as it really is, opens up. And we're not talking terrain. We're talking energy. Yeah, you do the knowledge on that.
I was just glad that I was able to sit down with you. Like you know, I
hope
stand
it was worth it.
all. You know, I be standing your fucking Instagram, like, because you be talking bullshit but real shit. Yeah. And I mean, that fucking leaf blower you bought on a whim, is it worth it? Has it been worth it?
I love it. You know I love it. That guy from down the block. So I've been challenging this guy
The
down
white
the
guy?
block. Yeah, he had a leaf blower. And he comes out of his house. I'm sweeping my fucking leaves. He comes out of his house with this leaf.
He's literally the next hour, like, in Home Depot, like, $200 leaf blower. Pick that shit right up off the shelf. On his stairs.
You know what? Fuck, slavery is over. You're not gonna be leaf blowing and I'm sweeping. What kind of white privilege shit are you on? Suck my. Listen, I went right to Home Depot.
Got that shit right up. I don't think it was like
And
the last
I
one
bought
too.
the better one. I bought the better one with the bigger motor.
He did, and I think it was like
And
the
I
last one or
waited
second
for
to
him.
last one, and he was like,
The next day he came out, I walked right by him. I walked to his house
he did
with my
all up and down
bigger
the side of
leaf
her, like,
blower, you motherfucker. You had the nerve to enslave
How's
our
the
people.
renovations going in your rental apartment, right?
Listen, life is about doing better than you were yesterday, period. It's about growth, progression. Shout out to Tag Stone, my nigga. Life is about progression. That's what I'm doing.
If
in my
I reach
house.
out to-
That's what I'm doing in my life.
If I reach out to you, you gonna help me? Because I want to Airbnb a spot.
I don't know.
You Airbnb though.
Don't ask me to make promises. I don't know.
You don't know?
I would try.
That's a no.
But I might be busy.
No, that's a no.
That's
It's
not
okay.
a no.
It's
That
a
is
no.
honesty. I might.
I don't know. It's a no.
I don't know. It's honesty. Like, don't
Aight,
put
I'ma
me on
reach
the
out to
spot
you
on
if
your
I don't hear
fucking
back from you, and
podcast
I'm
asking
like,
me to
aight.
help you build your Airbnb.
I mean, look, we're not in competition. You in New York, I'm down here now. But nah, I was there because I was like, real estate's where the money's at.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be down here, so we still be in competition.
We ain't gonna be in competition. Why we can't all get the bag?
It's not how black people
Yeah,
work.
ice is in the microphone. Now I'm playing. I'm playing. But
All right,
nah,
y'all.
I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening to another episode of Sugar and Shit.
Yeah.
Tahoe, let them know where they can find you. Everything.
My name is Tahoe_TV. You can find me in Brooklyn at goddamn Habana Outpost.
This bird
Find me
bitch.
on Instagram, I guess, if you're looking. My podcast is called So Shameless. Shout out to Miss Daja Bell and DJ Trauma NYC. But listen here. Fuck all that. If you're doing something, I'm proud of you. I started with nothing, man. I don't know where all this came from. I don't view myself as that. I'm still just like you. Don't look at me like, oh, he got this, that, and the other, even though I just got the 10,000 followers the other day. But I just want you to know that it's very possible. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you've dreamed of, it's very, very, very possible. This is one day at a time. One foot after the other. One act after the other. One tireless act after the other. When you're laying in bed and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to watch Law and Order. And you say, you know what, let me just send that email. I know I'm supposed to wait till tomorrow. Let me just send it right now. One tireless act after another, and you will survive. You will get there. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. That's why I'm here.
I appreciate it.
It's for you and your twin, because I know she's like, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere without me.
She's knocked out by now. Like,
I'm mad you ain't come, twin. I'm mad, twin B.
Ty, he said next time you gotta show your face.
We're here.
But guys, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Sugar and Shit. This is Kenya. You can reach me at KEENYA_B_ on Instagram. Snapchat, don't worry about it because I don't fuck with it no more. But thank you for listening to Sugar and Shit, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you.
Later.